Yo, what up, people? It's the Pride of the East Side, along with Ken, Ray, and Joy, and this is 40-ish. Now what? How y'all doing? What's good, my
Hey
people?
guys,
What's up, man? Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I got a quick question. When is the last day to say Happy New Year?
Actually, the 15th. Don't
'Cause
say it past the 15th, because if I hear it past the 15th, I'm not going to say it back.
a lot of people don't like you telling them Happy New Year after a certain amount of days, right? Like,
hmm
so I remember people saying Happy New Year way back in February. Like it's February and they still
No,
saying Happy New Year.
no, we already into it. We 31 days in. Like, don't say it again. No more.
Facts. So, like we kick off every show, we must kick our show off with a toast.
I'm smacking mine right out the bottle tonight. Is that okay?
You know what? I thought about doing that myself. Just
I ain't
straight-
mad at you.
It's some shit going on.
I am not mad at you. So, cheers, toast,
Cheers.
salute.
I started drinking before you guys.
No, I got a glass. I'm talking shit. I was just.
I mean, if you want to drink out the bottle, that's all good.
Is that
I-
really ladylike though? Is it really ladylike to like smack a bottle?
What's unladylike?
Smacking a bottle.
I don't think so. I think a lady could do what she want to do. I don't. Who am I to judge, right? Ladies I like a woman to do what she feel, the way she feel, when she feel, how she feel.
You see me smacking a bottle somewhere outside, you're gonna be like, she a little stressed, and that is very unladylike.
And I ain't gonna say that's unladylike, but I'm gonna say she must got a lot going on. I hope she okay.
See, but guess what? But if a dude smack a bottle, oh, he just having a good time. You see
Nah,
what I'm
he's
saying?
an idiot. He got a lot going on too. He gonna drink it straight out the bottle. He's stressed.
Yeah,
You
pretty
need
much.
it ain't no different.
Y'all say that now, but y'all be judging in y'all head. I know it's okay.
I do not judge nobody. So tonight's topic is New Year's same dope show, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna kick it off talking about we're gonna just talk. Let's get into it. It's a lot going on in the world. Yeah, well, I wasn't apprehensive. I was just more so like, are we gonna just jump right into what's going on? There's a lot happening in the world right now. They didn't rush the Capitol building, and so these Trump supporters is out of control. Joy, you're a member of the military, so is it okay that we call them terrorists or tyrants or something like that?
Hell yes, it's okay to call them terrorists. Do you hear me?
I thought so.
So see, I'm already pumped up, right? Because I've been pumped up before the show. I'm talking about us, people of color, black and brown. We can't even protest peacefully on our own streets without us getting rubber bullets, tear gas, knocked to the ground with riot shields.
Dogs, fire hose, everything.
But these white Trump supporters, and I'm calling it just what it is, can rush the Capitol building, and it's okay. Sit in chairs, just say insightful things. Like, next time we coming with our weapons,
Sheesh.
and but only I don't be confused. I don't want nobody to die behind it. But there was only one casualty. If it had been us sitting there, it'd have been a bullet straight to between our eyes.
Yeah, it'd have been a whole lot of.
It'd have been a whole lot of hurt and dead people. So we gonna call it what it is. Let's not tiptoe around it. Let's just say, if y'all don't see it now, and I talked about this several shows ago, like, you ought to be afraid right now. But they was like, you know what you're talking about. The presidency ain't got nothing to do with us. It don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who said that, but somebody close to me, like right here on the screen, said, it don't affect me.
Nah, ain't nobody say that.
It's pretty much, those are white people problems that we're looking at right now. And I like to correct you real quick. I heard you say black and brown. I think only people I support is black, because people don't give a fuck about our issues, if you want to be honest.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah,
because we try to include them on everything that we do, but Chico don't include us on his shit when he got his shit going on. So fuck that.
You said Chico.
Chico, did you hear him?
You know black and brown shit. Fuck that, man.
Well, here, okay.
Black
so listen. So to be honest, when I say black and brown, I consider myself to be brown. I'm caramel color. If you want to, paper bag brown. So I'm talking about people that look like.
Joy, when the police look at you, you just a nigga.
That's because I was gonna say, well, if that's the case, technically all of us brown, because like black is like
I know. But when I well, not like that, but third though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I get it, but I'm telling you what I meant when I said it. That's what it meant.
I mean, yourself is brown, so don't. So I don't want to go over your house and see some Goya powder and shit like that over there.
Would you like to check my Lazy Susan and see if I had Goya season and shit? I don't, but whatever. You don't know that. See what I'm saying?
You know what? I have nothing against those people. I'm fine with them, but whatever. But when we talking about empowerment, I'm talking about black empowerment.
Okay.
Purely.
Yeah, I'm clear about that.
I get along with all people, and I appreciate everybody culture, but I'm just sticking with mine when it comes down to justice.
Good for you.
Well said. I agree. So,
good for you.
As y'all see again, New Year's, same dope show, right?
Yeah, it is. And I want to also address with that comment you said about someone on this panel, which I think you were insinuating to me about not caring about the pregnancy, and I
was gonna say, who got a baby on the way?
Not I.
Definitely not me. Definitely not me.
But the truth is, it's the same as last year. I don't give a fuck about these white people issues that's going on right now, and I don't think you should give a fuck about it, because they didn't give a fuck about it when we was out there protesting for our rights and all that.
Okay.
So that's their issue. I don't know why you scared, because I don't think you're a politician. They're not coming in our neighborhoods pulling us out the house.
Oh, okay. So let me explain it to you, okay?
What's up, Toya?
I say, "Okay, Toya." So here's what I mean by that. So I don't know if you noticed, a lot of times the United States military insert themselves in a lot of other countries' issues, especially with elections, overthrowing the government. We always say, "Hold on, we finna come over here. We finna help you guys restructure." Because apparently y'all don't got the hang of it. So we gonna come over here and help you out. So what makes me nervous is that our allies and our enemies can say the same thing. You know what? We need to go over to the United States and we got to go help them, because this country is divided. So they can't even get their election right. They can't even abide by their own law. So we finna come over there and we gonna help them out. That's what I'm nervous about.
Man,
you don't feel like that. You don't feel like that. I feel sorry for you, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
I respect you for a person of being in the military, but my beliefs on that, you already know how our country get down. It's not about helping a person over there. It's about the money. It's the resources that they're trying to get out of those countries.
That's you don't think we have any
with that. I'm not getting ready to go help nothing if I can't help anybody in my personal life unless I can benefit. That's the same thing with the United States. It's financial benefits in that, and they use those soldiers.
Amen.
What up, Mitch?
I understand what you're saying. You ain't finna do nothing, because if you actually wanted to help, then you probably would have served in the military or something like that. I'm saying to you.
No, I'm not like you. I don't need to go. I didn't need to go to the military. Just like you said, oh, I wanted to avoid student loans and I was broke and all that I'm not bullshit, but the truth of the matter is that's bullshit. The choice you made. Mm-hmm. I didn't make that choice, and that's what it is to say that I should have cared about joining. That's whatever with that.
Yeah, and I'm entitled to my opinion, and I said what I said. Like, if you was talking about your kid, then you would have did that, right? So all I was saying is I was just nervous about if somebody came over here, and you think they're just gonna go to the wait, and you think? Let me ask you
Joy,
this.
so Joy, you gonna go out there and get your gun right now?
I let you.
Country at damn near 40.
I want to let you finish uninterrupted. Wanted to let you finish uninterrupted.
Go ahead.
And all I was saying to you is if that happens, it does affect you. Okay? If they decide to come over here, do you think they just going to DC and to the Capitol? You got another thing coming. Not even saying it'll happen. It's still that idea. Guess what? You don't agree with it? That's fine. Live in your bubble, taking care of you and your family, and that's all that matters, and supporting all your other Black people. Then that's what matters to you, then that's fine. Then I respect your opinion. I think it's stupid, but I still respect it.
Well, Joey, I'm gonna call your universal soldier ass over here to protect me if I
hell no, because you don't fucking respect me. If you think I'm gonna be, I gotta choose between the Smith family and Ken Rader family. Hell no,
hell no. Wait, talk about. Okay, enough of that crap.
Thank you.
I was enjoying the back and forth though, like everybody else who tuned in. If y'all enjoyed the back and forth, put a heart in the comments or something.
It's whatever. That's what makes the world different people with these crazy ideas.
Facts. So let's kind of switch.
No, stay with the topic. We have
we're good on that.
I don't got nothing to say about it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. We gotta have him engaged. So he ain't with that shit.
I mean, I'm engaged. I'm watching y'all. I see the news. I don't really get an opinion. Like, stop them people from doing it. If not,
I mean,
because we know justice ain't the same. We know it don't look the same for all of us. So, like,
clearly,
you know what? That I say that me and my friend Joy can agree on. That if you Black out there, that this would totally be a different story,
Absolutely.
and that's something that we can agree on about it, as I say in my humble opinion, these are white people issues that's going on, and it's just the problem is it's the hypocrisy that's going on with it. That's why I had a problem with it. Okay. When you seen a Black Lives Matter rally, it was different type of protection. But we have these people.
We were terrorists.
Dangerous.
We was called terrorists in the whole nine. Yeah.
These are
these
are people that believe in conceal and carry.
No, I'm saying they were called terrorists too. They've been calling them terrorists on the news too.
Finally.
Nah,
no, right.
Listen, it depends on what you listen to because I'm listening to Fox.
How dare you listen to Fox? I knew it was a clock.
Here's the thing about it, and this is us as Black people, we need to be more educated on listening to both sides of the fence.
Happy New Year, Niche.
We need to listen to both sides to really have an understanding of what's going on. When you hear more of a liberal, I listen to both. I listen to CNN, which is super liberal. And then I listen to.
I was just showing off my shirt. Go ahead,
whatever. I listen to Fox, which is way right winger to really kind of get a balance to see what's going on. And if you look at Fox, they sitting there showing to try to spin it. They trying to show coverage of things that's riots that went on in Chicago and other things to really take away from the true white people issues. You're trying to wrap it back around to us, which is bullshit. It's just that it's the way that they try to paint the picture on TV. Like okay, yeah, you might have one network that might say terrorist, but you got Fox and in the middle of the road MSNBC saying something different.
I agree. I'll take that. We'll just see how it unfolds when they unlock your president's Twitter in the next 11 hours. So we'll see what happens.
Nothing gonna happen to this dude because I mean, they allow this guy to get into office. It's funny how we say that we got a democracy, and this is just my opinion, Joy. I know you get ready to jump on me. Mm-hmm. We say we have a democracy, but we got people that are unqualified that get into these offices. As first, when it begins with Reagan, now we got this fuck boy.
Hey, don't talk about Reagan. I am a what? All right, that's a whole nother topic. Because he almost took me there, Mike. I almost let him take me there. I ain't gonna let him take me there on Reagan.
You was a Reagan. You're a Reagan supporter?
A little bit, but I don't want to get into all of that. A little bit, not 100%, but a little bit.
Oh, and you talk about me. You calling me a so-called Trump supporter? You're a Reagan supporter?
Oh my God.
Oh. Are you serious?
Okay, now we got to change again. We really got to change gears now, because y'all, I ain't in politics. Yeah, y'all know that. I do not care. Well, I ain't gonna say I do not care. Joe, you muted yourself.
I know.
You say
I'm not a What was y'all New Year's resolution? Do y'all got New Year's resolution?
That's Twitter saying like bullshit. So I didn't have any resolutions.
No.
No.
Okay, what about you, Ray?
You know what? I don't really get into the tradition of that. That I just try to do better every day. That's how I look at those things. But I'm wondering, Mike, what is your thought on that too? Do you think it should be, you should set a goal at the beginning of the year, or should it be a daily thing?
I definitely think it should be a daily thing. You should set goals for yourself like all the time. But I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with you having. I think you should have a fresh set of goals for like every quarter, or you try to, not a fresh set, but I feel like you should aim to achieve a certain amount of goals for every quarter, every 4 years or whatever. Every 4 months, right? But at the top of the year, you should have some new goals that you aiming for. Like, what's your goals for the year? What's your goals for the month? What's your goal for today? Like, so I don't think it's wrong with certain people, with people having resolutions. I just feel like don't just plan something for the beginning of the year, like I'm gonna work out, or I'm gonna stop drinking, or I'm gonna eat better, or whatever your resolution is, and then you don't stick to it. Like, what's the point in doing all that?
But you know what's funny about that is, because of how it's mass marketed, it's kind of like subliminally you kind of get into it to a certain extent. You may say that I don't do resolution, but I notice that I do things a little bit different, so you can start the year with a fresh start.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just throw it back to you guys to see, do you guys feel the same way?
I do. I actually made a resolution this year. I made a couple of resolutions. I always have goals, but I actually made a resolution this year, and one of them was to make sure, like last year, it wasn't a resolution, but I as I said before on the show, I got into therapy. So I'm over a year in therapy. So, I got my mind right. Now I'm finna really concentrate on getting my body right. Like, I'm really finna get on my fitness kick and eating better and the whole nine. And,
that was all you, right? You don't need nobody, no help with that. You just dug down deep and just did that for you. I should take a page out of your book since you told me that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
You should.
I didn't ask you, Cameron. I didn't ask you.
You remember? I wasn't even talking about you. I was getting ready to get on MH Tiller. I was about to say about the therapist. He sound like an ex-crackhead trying to get his body together.
That's how you feel.
Oh man, I gotta get my mind right. I gotta get my body.
Facts. Hey, sometimes it be like that. My head got my. Let me say this right, because I was going to say I got my head game right.
But that's personal and shit. Like,
you know what I mean? But I got my mind right now. It's time to get my body under control. Like, ain't no more fat Mike. I don't want to be fat no more.
But here's the thing. Have you ever heard people describe you about that? They talk about more than one Mike. No, not that Mike. The fat Mike. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
I'm gonna
tell y'all something funny that happened to me. It was about 2 years ago, right? And the dude was way off when he said this, like, and I kind of wanted to slap him, but for real, I wanted to slap him because when he said this, I couldn't believe it. I walked in the door, right? I was coming into the to the University of Chicago Hospital, and when I walk in, a security guard sitting at the reception desk, right? And so when he see me, he kind of looking like all like surprised and like all excited, and I'm like, what the hell wrong with him? And then he like, oh man, anybody ever tell you look like Corey Holcomb?
Yeah, that should have been your day. You like, I'm doing
bro, I swear to God, I would have slapped the man.
The gym tomorrow.
Nah, because I wasn't that big, right? Like shout out to Corey, but I wasn't that big. But I wanted to slap the man. Like, come on, Corey, of all people, Corey Holcomb, bro. I've never ever got Corey Holcomb. Like, where you?
Because nigga, you was big to him and his ass.
That's what you going with?
That's he just saw a big black nigga that smiled and they'll probably kind of laughed a little bit. Like, oh shit, that's Corey Holcomb right there.
Yo, I swear to God, bro. Hold on. We got a couple comments. Shout out to Mitch. What up, Mitch? Mitch said, America has lost its respect. I had an immigration officer ask me, why should they believe I'm going to leave their country on the date I said I would, and basically deny my extension. So I got to leave for 24 hours and come back. Wow, that's crazy. I hope everything worked out for you, bro, God.
I do too.
Shout out to Wow. Wow said he just left the gym. Then he laughed at me because I said, Corey Holcomb. Like, they call me Corey Holcomb, man. Corey Holcomb, of all people. Like,
I wanna come back. So you asked me about did I make any New Year's resolutions, and I said no. Mm-hmm. And this is the very first time, as far as I can even remember, that I didn't. I got really sick of not following through with those things that I said I was gonna do in the new year. So I just said, fuck it. What I'm making these resolutions for, either I'm gonna do the shit when I get ready, or I'm not. I ain't gotta sit down like, oh, you know what? I want to start this year out fresh, and I want to do these things. If I feel good about that shit in February, March, or April, that's when I'm gonna do it. So I didn't want to hold myself to some things that I wanted to do just because it was a new year. This my New Year's resolution. It was just like that shit kind of rolled in and rolled out for me. Like, I'm gonna do whatever it is I want to do whenever I feel like doing it, and not really put a date on it or put a start time on it. Like, I think it's pointless to me now. I just think it's just so pointless. To just do it when you feel like it, or do it whenever it is you're ready. Don't just say because it's the top of the year, then you should do it.
I get that, but I think some people just use the top of the year for a start point. Like, it's top of the year, fresh start, new beginnings, the whole nine. So I think that's why it's easy for some people to say New Year resolution. And the key to it is to stick to it and make it a lifestyle instead of just, something to do because it's a new year. Like, you got to make it a part of your everyday thing. That's why, when y'all see me this summer, y'all be like, yo, he ain't Fat Mike no more. Like, Mike's sexy than a motherfucker, yo. like check out Mike.
I ain't Fat Mike.
Not you, Ray. I'm not talking about you, of course. I just can't.
Wait a minute. So a dude can't say another dude sexy?
Hell no. Not unless you're into guys. Like, I don't know a straight man that ever say, yo, he's sexy.
I'm never gonna tell that brother he looks sexy. I might say, man, you doing your thing, man. I see you getting your
I see you in the gym. I'm not gonna say you look sexy,
but I'm not gonna be like, damn, Mike. That's me going to Mike. Say, damn, Mike, you look sexy as hell.
I'm a slapper.
So let me ask this question. So all these magazines that be publishing, the sexiest man of the year. Do you think it was just all women? And all women on these panels just like writing these articles.
There was some dude that was trying to give him some dick. To be honest, if you gonna really call it what it is,
you got a point.
Not no straight guy, and I'm not saying that you can't call that dude sexy, but usually when you equate sex, you equate that with somebody that want to have sex with them. If you want to be real.
I don't know. So this is a bad example for me because you know I like women. So I can say a woman is sexy and not like be attracted to her or want her. So maybe that's just a gender thing. You know what I'm saying? Like women, that's good. Whatever, man.
But the key words you said, Joy, was that you have experimented on that same side.
That's what I was gonna say. It's not about that. I didn't say that if I say this woman is sexy or has some sex appeal, it's not that I want to have sex with her. I'm attracted to her. Like I'm telling you what it is.
But it's like this. It's like this. I'm gonna tell you this. If my wife tell me that, ooh, that girl over there sexy as hell, I'm looking at her like, what you on? I said, what you on? Are you trying to bring something for us, or are you trying to get something going on your own?
Women can talk about.
Wait a minute. What you just say?
You see, I tried to shift gears.
No. Because he just said, "What you gonna do then, right? What you gonna do?" She said, if that happens.
Shit.
Hey, like I said, on some real shit. I'm questioning it. What is your motive for you to tell me, damn, that chick sexy as hell?
So like, what you gonna do though? What you gonna do if she meant that the way you took it?
Bro, I'm not. You're not getting
You could let it go. So she's talking about.
And I'm not gonna let it. You know what? I'm not gonna let it. Of course, I'm gonna naturally question where you at. That's what I mean by that. Where you at? You telling me that she's sexy as hell? Now, my wife I have been in those conversations where she said,
you see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I hope y'all out and you see somebody sexy and say that shit to put his ass on the spot and see what happened for real, because he ain't gonna be talking about what you talking
right. About. Now she have said, oh, that girl look nice over there. That's different.
Yeah.
If you say that. But when you go over there and say, oh, that girl sexy as hell, like, damn, what the fuck you on, wifey? You trying to bring her home?
And then what? You know I'm a fan. You know I'm a fan. And then she say, and she's sexy.
So I guess to get back to it, that to answer the question, the initial question is, no, men should. Well, no, I don't call men sexy, and I don't want men calling me sexy. Like,
right,
no.
leave it on the table. That's right. That's it. No, don't call me and say.
Yeah,
I swear.
Mike, you tell me how sexy is here. I'm squeezing my shit more tighter.
You ain't never gonna have that problem, bro. I ain't never gonna say that out of my mouth ever. I promise.
Please, gentlemen.
Ray, did you have a New Year's resolution though? Well, you said you didn't, right? But did you set some goals for yourself?
It's more one of the things like I set certain goals at certain times and I just continue on them. It's never like it's a New Year's resolution thing. Now, like I said earlier, sometimes you get caught in the hype and you might say, oh, maybe I need to add something here or there just to start the year off from a good starting point. But it's not like it's a must. It's just something that I noticed that it is promoted from the commercial audience to really, it seems like it's like you're trying to get some money out of people by
it's a marketing ploy. It's just like
it's marketing.
It's just like Christmas.
Yeah.
Refresh your wardrobe for the new year. Get the starting membership on a New Year price.
$1.
It's a good market. It's a good
marketing ploy. They go into like every. It's like after Christmas, it's time for the adult holiday, which is not New Year. I mean, like tax seasons.
That's a holiday.
Yeah. Tax season is the adult holiday. So they gonna figure out a way to get every dollar you get.
I've never heard that until now. The adult holiday, taxes adult holiday. That's a new one on me.
Think about it though. Like after Christmas, right? That's for the kids. You take care of the kids. You take care of the family. Your tax money is yours.
That's I have.
That's if you
file taxes several times. Like that should be the last thing on my mind. I'd be like, oh shit, I ain't filed my taxes. Like,
I'm not saying like we sit back and we waiting on our taxes. Like some people are though. Some people like.
Yeah, you're right about that. Be honest with you, I'm so last minute with the shit.
I forget.
I have gotten to the point where I sometimes forget a year, and I know I'm owed like $5,000 or $6,000
because you didn't fucking forget to file. Like, but I don't go that far, and that's only because I don't care about. I don't know how you guys do your exemptions. I want all my money up front. Because what you gonna do? I'm just have all these taxes taken out of my money to get that shit back the next year? Hell no. Give me my shit up front. And if I only get maybe a couple thousand back in my taxes because I got all my money the previous year, and I'm with that. Because there ain't nothing but you giving the government a loan anyway. So I have to put all the exemptions on my federal state tax. Yeah, like I want all my money up front. Like I don't care nothing about getting them taxes back because I get my money throughout the year. I do just enough where I don't have to owe. But that's just the way I do business. So. Ridiculous.
And whatever.
Fucking ridiculous.
For the people who don't know why we laughing, Keisha Ray chimed in, which is the wife of Ken Ray. What up, Keish? And she said he filed 2018 taxes at the end of 2020.
So you ain't keeping up with your paperwork.
Hey, look.
So he's gonna be in charge. So he's gonna be in charge of the paperwork.
Hey, wait. Do you see how Ray keep getting stuck? Like, like don't even know what to say.
Hey. It is. That's what it shows facts in what I just said. And what's funny about that is you have a lot of people, they depend on that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to look at, you get a lot back because you got kids. But you got to reinvest that money back in them kids. So you could be happy for your 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, get your little regular ass time. You're gonna burn.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about tax season. What are some of the things that happen in tax season that y'all hate to see?
I am not here to pass judgment. Whew.
I didn't get my stimulus check either.
I've gotten mine. Oh, sorry. I don't want to say I hate because I can't. Look, do whatever you want with your money.
Spend your money, it's yours, right? But let me
spend your money, it's yours. Like if you want to be irresponsible, what I deem to be irresponsible, shit, it don't hurt my household. But like I said, I get all my money up front, so I ain't worrying about that tax money talking about these big purchases later. No, get out of debt throughout the year because you have more money because you're paying less in taxes. That's just how I roll.
Well, what I hate to see is like when it's tax season, because you could go to the store like Walmart or Target or something, and all the shelves empty. Like ain't no soap, ain't no tissue, all the shampoo gone. Like there's not a TV in stock. Like
how? Your kids tearing up the fucking TVs. Why they gotta buy all these fucking TVs every year? Like I need to understand that. Cause somebody please chime me in the comments. Why do I see y'all buying TVs every year? I don't get it. I don't, right? Unless you're adding to a new place or something like that, but you didn't have a TV before, but you're replacing TVs. Like,
yeah. The next thing I hate to see is I ain't mad at nobody who get a car during income tax time, right? Like I don't mind that part. The part that I hate is for the when the women buy the car and leave their baby daddy with the car and he's driving all crazy like on the road.
How you know baby mama got him the car? How you know baby mama got him the car when you see him ride down to 10th place?
He don't work. He trapping. He trapping. And so he cruising around in a car. He riding reckless, flying through the lane with the baby seat in the back and everything, like wilding out. Like, bro, she just got this car. You finna tear it up, man. Like. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It ain't just me. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about because you're being a little judgy right now. You're being judgy.
You think I'm being judgy, Ray?
Yeah.
Nah, I hear what you're saying. I definitely.
Do y'all not see it? Am I the only one?
Or the baby mamas that be giving their baby daddies half they tax check
so they can flip it.
Girl.
He gonna flip it.
Girl.
He gonna flip it in her car. That's why he need the car, because he trying to get this money.
Why you think he entitled to having tax money? Because he took care of his baby during the year. So you gotta get him some of that money back too. No. I've heard that. I've heard it.
Let me tell you why he get half. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna break down a couple reasons why he get half.
Okay.
Number one is he gonna flip it. But two, he get half because she been taking care of him all year.
You know what?
So, now she get the big lump sum, like she been giving him allowance, right? So now she get the big lump sum, like here go a bigger allowance because I got more.
So I got that's what it is.
Think about it. It only makes sense.
You didn't crack the code. I've been sitting here trying to figure this shit out for years, and you just broke it down in less than 2 minutes.
You only know they call me Neo.
You know what? We're being judgy right now.
I don't think so.
We're being judgy, and I'm not doing that. I only want to talk about like my truth. I can't say about people doing that.
All right, let's go. Let's talk about some more of your truths. What are your truths you want to share?
Oh, I got a lot of truth. I think I live in my truth every day. Like I think that I speak. I say what I feel. I think I let my friends and family know how I feel. So there's never any confusion on where I stand with anything. So I'm pretty transparent. Like you can ask me anything, and I'll more than likely answer you. There's a couple things that's probably off limits for me, but it's like, shit, I'm transparent. Like whatever you want to know, like I'm gonna give it to you.
Hey, what's the off limit thing so I can ask you right now?
Hell no, so y'all could be sitting here thinking about like, oh, why she don't want to talk about that shit? I know, I'm
kind of feeling like I'm the same way. I feel like I'm transparent. Like, be careful what you ask me, because I might tell you.
I'll say it, but I was told that it kind of it put people off, and I don't want people to feel that way.
What you mean put them off? Put them off how?
Put them off like turn them off of me, where they don't they kind of don't want to engage me because I may be too brash or too blunt. I'm working on my delivery, but I'm still gonna say what I feel. But I think I need to work on my delivery more, because you can't ask me shit and then think I'm gonna be like, oh, that's cool. Hell no, that's stupid as hell. I'm gonna tell you it's stupid, and I'm gonna tell you why it's stupid. And if you want to help, you want me to elaborate further to get you through it, then I can do that too.
Delivery.
You put me off all the time. I just feel like saying that.
You think so?
Nah, I'm just talking shit. I
don't really care though.
Be honest with you, I'd rather hear that from you, because that's pretty much the best way, in my opinion. At least I know where you stand.
Exactly, because I think that I'm sorry.
And to say the only thing that I could disagree with you with is I don't really try to call people. I try not to call people comments stupid, because that's their life opinions and stuff like that.
Okay, and I agree.
I try not to do that. I may think that to a certain degree, but I have to go look back and say, you know what? I don't see the world the way they see the world, so I can't see where I'm just going to just disagree.
Yeah. So when I say it's stupid, so we were having a conversation. I was saying like, if somebody's talking to me and I'm like, this stupid, so let me tell you why. I don't say that to them like, Mike, you know what? That was stupid. You know what I'm saying? Why did you do that?
She lying. She would tell me that was stupid.
You called me stupid earlier.
Did I? No, this is part of me working on myself. This is part of me working on myself. And I almost feel bad. Somebody has been making me feel bad about this, right? So when I say things to my friends look, you know who I am, and you know how I'm gonna give it to you. So either you gonna take it or leave it. And I don't know if I should just kind of maybe dial that back to try to be more sensitive to the way people feel, the way I talk to them. But if I was such a bad person, or if I was such a bad friend, I didn't know how to talk to people, I wouldn't have no friends. I just think it take a special kind of friend to be my friend, because they fucking get me. And if you don't get me, then shit, we can't be friends or hang out, because this is the way I am. Is that wrong?
Yeah. You know what? You know what?
You've been my friend all this time, and you just not gonna tell me that's wrong. So that's what I'm saying. You ain't being a true friend to me.
No, I don't think it's wrong.
Hell yeah.
Who, me or Ray?
Mike, I'm talking to you, Mike. If you just not telling me that shit is wrong, and I've been this way for as long as you've known me,
how do I know you dismiss people as your friends because they don't accept you the way you are? How would I know who you dismissed?
I tell you that shit all the time. I'm like, I ain't really fucking with her. Because
but it'd be a reason. What behind it? They don't be like, well, I told her I don't want to hear that shit, and she got mad, so like she couldn't accept it. I told her that, but it ain't never been that. It's because it's something happened, so that's different.
No,
and you know what? My opinion about sensitive people. We just send them to Mike therapist so they can get like they trying to get Mike drug habit together.
Get over your shit. Like,
hold on, fam. If they sensitive, they can't go to my therapist because she don't play that shit. You can't go see her and think she gonna give you some sympathy. Hell no, she gonna call you out.
She a whole therapist, a licensed professional, so I can be the same way.
But I'm gonna tell you what's different though with her. Her delivery is phenomenal. Her delivery is phenomenal, right?
I need to work on my delivery. To all my friends out here listening, if my delivery, let me look right into this camera so y'all hear me. If my delivery is unacceptable, I'm giving you permission to call me out on it. Look how big of me that was. Ooh, because that hurt a little bit. It hurt just a tiny bit.
For you to say that?
A little bit.
Why?
Because I feel like I shouldn't have to say it. Like, I think my real friends, if my delivery fucked up, they're supposed to tell me right on the spot. But you just not telling me some shit like, well, on your delivery. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't have a problem with delivery. Like, because if you tell me something, rather than you got to, okay, I play football, right? And my coaches will give me the most brutal constructive criticism ever, right? Okay. Like they love you. He might slap the shit out of you though upside the helmet, or he might make you run or something. But and all of that, as brutal as that is, not to say that it's acceptable, but as brutal in that, like at the end of the day, when we had a conversation, it was more like it was more to like inspire me. The ass kicking part was just too much.
And that happens a lot in corporate America. But let's spin it back to with you, Joy. You're from a person in the military. If you're not brutally honest about what's going on, that's a matter of life or death.
Yeah, so I don't know no other way to be. And I don't want to turn this into a therapy session for me, because this sounds like here we go. I think y'all finna attack me. All I'm saying is
what?
So Joy, you fucked up. You better figure out how to fix it, whatever. But all I'm saying, I really want to work on that delivery, and I don't want to make my friends feel any kind of way. But like I said, I think my real friends know me and can take the way I dish it out. And if you can't, then shit, we weren't meant to be friends. That's okay, right? that's okay, right?
Yeah, I guess that to each his own. So what's y'all do y'all feel like at 40 you and your friends friendship change a little bit?
No, I don't think so. You're my friend. You're my friend. Both of you guys, but I don't think that changed. I mean,
Hold on, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You enjoy friends? I never knew that. The way y'all argue on here, never knew y'all was.
Hey. That's what I feel to my friends and enemies alike.
No, I'm kidding. Facts.
But to that point, it's like this. of course, life takes its toll where you have a lot of things changing when you add family, marriage, a lot of those things. It's just your friendship just adjusts with those times. It's not like it's okay at 40, it just totally changes. No, it's just the way your life goes is how it changes to a degree. But your true friend, it's like when you pick up the phone, it's like you never left them, and you just pick up where you left off at that.
There it is. Oh, Ken, right. That you are so right. I don't think my relationships have changed. I'm sorry. Were you done making your point? I apologize. You just said something that just made me.
No, I interject back in.
Okay, so I don't feel like my friendships have changed, but I just feel like the way I look at things now are a lot different. And I have just told a friend maybe a month or two ago, that I have accepted our friendship as we can be on the phone, we can check in each other, but going out, hanging out, and doing stuff together, like that's not the kind of friends we are anymore. And I'm okay with that. You have to meet your friends where they are. If you just only good with, just having a phone conversation and sitting a couple hours catching up rather than hanging out because you don't really do that anymore with that person, that's okay. And people can't get upset about that. Like, it's just our relationship changed. We still friends though. And that has happened with a lot of my friends. It's just the nature of the friendship. It's not that my relationship really changed. That's just the way I look at things now.
And with Mike, I've been friends with him for over 25 years. In our 20s, our crew, we all hung out. We hung out every weekend. One thing about it, like I say, the change in that relationship, all of us.
I'm sorry to cut you off. We was probably together 5 days a week, maybe 6.
5 days, 5, 6
days a week, from hooping to dinner to clubs. We was together almost every day.
And to how the way things are different is we was all single. We was like a wolf pack going out to hunt.
Yeah.
That was the difference in it. From I'm just being honest.
You said it out loud. You said it out loud, guys.
Hey, this is our truth. He ain't lying.
We was getting together to go hunt. As opposed to now, you already got dinner at home, and that's what you're doing. You eating at home. You was out there hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Or some, it ain't true for all.
That's the best way I could put it. Because we all, if you want to say that's a change, that you just adjust to the way your friendship is, and I noticed that most crews, you kind of gravitate together how the way you change. I noticed when one person get in a relationship, next thing you know, most people start gravitating towards those relationships. And I know that's how it went with us.
No, because I had a relationship. Excuse me. I had a relationship right away. I mean, straight out the gate. So y'all didn't run and get girlfriends.
Hey, man, we ain't getting into your stories, bro. We ain't gonna get into your stories.
No, I wasn't going into no story. I just was saying that I had a girlfriend right away, and y'all ain't run and get girlfriends because I had one.
Yeah,
man, I'm extra.
But don't act like you wasn't looking over that fence, looking like, damn, I need to be out here with my stick out here hunting too.
Stick.
Let me say something to that real quick, bro. You just dry snitched on me. You do know that, right?
No,
you just dry snitched on me, low key, right? I never said nothing about I didn't say I wasn't a hyena. I said y'all didn't run and get girlfriends because I had one.
Yeah, but you know what? We didn't even have to hear that story. We didn't need to know. We don't need to know about your damn past, about your past girlfriend.
Why not? Why I couldn't bring that up?
We don't need to hear about that.
Why not? You said when your friends get girlfriends, we all going to get some. That ain't true.
Let's talk about the point where you was out there single hunting with us. let's leave it at that.
I don't think y'all should do that.
I'm saying, Joy, you right now, you neutral in this one, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Did he just dry snitch on me?
Mike, he done called you a whore on several shows. This ain't nothing new.
Cool. I ain't disagreeing with that, right?
Yeah. So look at him.
And he know he dry snitch.
So a rock had his hand. You see what I'm saying? So a rock had his hand every time. Every time. Like he called you a whore on like every show. So I don't know if you guys is a dedicated show to like your whoring chronicles or
well, damn.
Because y'all got a gang of stories when y'all live together. But then you're going to have to reach out to all the other people that was involved, because this wasn't a small ring, ladies and gentlemen. This ring consisted of a couple of them whoring. Oh, I'm supposed to say that for the show?
You know what's funny about that shit? There's people that of our party days, there's people that have fucking kids out of that shit.
See what I'm saying?
That's fucked up. Not saying it's fucked up, but it is what it is.
That's all facts.
Just gave you an idea right there.
No, hell no. I'm a married man. That shit happened. It's over.
It's over. See what I'm saying? Leave all that shit in the past. He's a different person now. We all are different people. We are not the same people we were even 2 years ago. What I was saying
though with bringing up friendships, how they change at 40 was because I feel like my friendships is growing stronger for the ones that's, we still friends. The one who separated themselves, that's just what it is. And I don't feel a way about that. That's just how what life do to you sometimes. But the ones that we are friends, like y'all said, it's times that we might not talk for weeks, months, sometimes a year or two might pass without you even realizing that you ain't spoke to this person, physically in a while. But as soon as y'all pick up the phone, like y'all pick up like you was just with them yesterday, and ain't nothing changed. And to me, like that's just so dope, and that just tell you like how true genuine friendships and true genuine bonds last. Go ahead, Ray, because I see you got something.
I ain't got nothing to say.
And just how true genuine friendships and how true genuine bonds last. Like and that's important because me personally, I need those real genuine relationships. Like I cherish the fact that my crew that I've been friends with and I've known 25 plus years that we still can pick up the phone and our group chat is popping, or we when we see each other we hang out, or we meet up to watch the game, or whatever the case may be, that we all still in good health and good spirits, and we still the same friends, and we can have the conversations that we can have on here is the same conversations that we can have times 30 though in person.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like I'd rather have like my 3 closest friends and retain those kind of relationships than have those other 10 friends I had maybe 10 years ago. I may miss hanging out, but when I really look back on it, like the ones that's been with me, like them are my friends. That's my family. I got some real close friends that I do anything for. I know they'll do it for me. Like there is zero question about it. Like you call me for anything. It ain't even gotta be like you need something, but if you just call me for anything, I'm gonna be there for them because I know I got some people that I can call and they'll do anything for me within reason, except going to jail or killing somebody. But all that other shit, they down for it. They gonna do all that other shit for me because I do it for them.
Facts. I dig it.
And I just hope to continue those relationships until like my end of days. Like I really value my close friends. Like they're important to me. They're important to me just like my family. I'm being all sentimental and shit. I'm just thinking about like, cause I need them right now. Like I need them right now. So I'm glad I got them to lean on. And everybody should have at least one person outside of their spouse. Like you should. I need that. Look at Ken, right? He like shit. I ain't got nobody but Mike and my wife.
I got my crew. I still talk. I talk to people. Of course, Mike is somebody that I probably talk to almost every other day.
Right.
But I still have my crew that I talk to. Everybody I talk, if it's not through group chats, it's through, instant message, or we might, I might holler at somebody here and there, but it ain't something that, most of my focus is on my household a lot of times. So I still try to check in on people when I see stuff going on. I mean, of course, the thing with Facebook and all Instagram and everything else make things easier for you to see what's going on with people.
Is that really genuine?
You know what? It's how you view it. It can be genuine, of course, to the people that you do have some type of relationship with them. If you see they going through something,
you don't know.
That may not be your day one or your close person you dealing with. It's just that you're gonna reach out to them because that's somebody that you built a relationship with. I mean, it's like if I see somebody that I probably talk to maybe twice a year, but we have a relationship. If they went going through a hard time or a death in the family, I'm gonna do what I can to show my sympathy, or even go attend whatever event that's going on to support them.
I don't know. This whole social media it just be losing all that personal connection. Like you talking about, you checking in on it, you seeing this and that. Like I ain't hardly on the shit. Like we talked about this before. Like don't tell me it was posted on there and expect me to have a real feeling about it. Like I'm not going to. I'm not going to. So like I still need that personal connection. I still need that real phone call. Hell, I even take a text sometimes. But it's just like, that social media shit. Yeah, I'm keeping up with them on Facebook or Instagram. No, and so is the other 5,000 followers they get. Like I don't really agree with that.
Well, let's look at it real. Be honest with you.
She talking about me?
Like that shit ain't. I don't know.
Let's be honest. If you really look at it, let's go back as far as 20 years ago. Most of these people didn't really have no way to really connect with these people after they left high school or whatever. If you think about people that are 10 years older than us, back when they didn't really start connecting with these people to 2009, 2010. They started building these relationships back with them. It's just that I noticed. I would say this: me and Mike, we graduated. Our class that we graduated, we kind of stayed close with each other, but social media kind of made that bond a little bit stronger. If you want to be.
So what you're trying to say is before social media, nobody had real connections. You know what they did?
You had them, but
at the disco, you met at the lounge, you met at the roller skating.
Let's keep it real.
All the way back, yeah. So I'm just saying, like, so had real connections. Like that's some bullshit. Don't talk to me about social media. Makes us so much closer and stronger.
Let's keep it honest. There are some people that you see on social media that you met back in high school that you never thought you had nothing in common with them. But when you see their social media, you say you got more in common with that person than what you really thought you did. And sometimes if you want to be truthful, we got to look at it at the point of our lives at 40. You trying to build business relationships. And in business relationships, you see what they're doing on social media, that gravitates you to them to support them, and in return they support you in whatever you got going on. So when people
that's what happened before social media, though, right?
Well, I think this. I'm sorry. I think this. I think I think Ray got a valid point with what he's saying. I ain't saying that before social media people wasn't hanging out, but I think it was more within a clique, right? Like if you graduated with 200 plus people, all y'all wasn't, keeping in touch with each other. Just probably you and the ones you was cool with. Okay. Well, social media allows you to be, connect with everybody who was in your class, who's a part of social media, like on a different level. All 200 of y'all can be in a in your own group, and you get to really see people personality that you probably like. It's some people that I didn't really have a relationship in school with. We probably just was cordial or whatnot, but now like Ray said, I noticed that we got some things in common that, you know, that's made us closer since school.
Okay,
it's just like an example I'm gonna give you, and M.A. Sitter could relate with this. In high school, or before social media, Mike was just viewed as that cool ass nigga Mike House. But
quiet. You mean quiet.
But let me know where I'm going with this.
Uh-huh.
But social media is that's DJ M.A. Sitter. So social media grew who he is, and it grew his support. I like Mike as Mike, but as DJ M.A. Sitter, he's the shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what you see on social media, what he put out there for y'all to see, right?
But hey, you think
and I ain't knocking, I ain't knocking you, Mike. You the shit. Like, you doing your thing. But I'm just saying, you just saying whatever people put out on social media, then I got it.
Well, the thing is, I think you can see between the smoke and mirrors, though. Like, when people, it's like this. You can see when people put who wants to put their tragedy on social media, right? Like, some people gonna post a death or, you know, whatever case may be, but like, so social media is gonna broadcast. It's pretty much like a highlight reel, right? Like, I'm doing good, or I'm happy, or you know, I don't see posts that be like, man, I ain't in the best spirits today. I'm feeling down in the dumps. Like, cause that's gonna give you, that's, to me, that, like, I ain't saying that that's wrong, but just think about that. That's like attention seeking, right? Or a cry for help. You're gonna be looking at this. Why is that person always posting some sad shit? I don't want to see that, right? Like, social media can trigger a bunch of different emotions from people. But what I don't like to see, and what I could tell, is like, when people flaunting on social media, that's a different ball game than just people just being happy and showing the excitement that they got. If I got to show you I got the money phone, or I got to show you like I just got this car or whatever, like, and every time I look up, it's because you're trying to shit on people, for lack of better words, or pretend that you live in this lifestyle, or you might be living that lifestyle, whatever the case may be. I think that's different, but I think we can see through the smoke and mirrors to know what's really going on with some people.
And you know what? That's not a problem if you want to show you out there doing your thing and all that.
Yeah.
I want
your things that coming to you that is making you feel good about yourself. I definitely understand that where you're coming from with that. Sometimes I see certain people when they post certain things about the cars, this and that and this and that. I'm like, dude, I know you.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just saw you. And what, bro? What did you talking about? You just asked me for some money. Like, and it ain't to like shit on nobody, but I'm just being honest. Like, you gotta look through the smoke and mirrors and be like, why would he do that? And you was like, be you, but that ain't for me to judge you. That ain't for me to tell you wrong. That's just for me. Like, it's an observation, and I don't let it get bad.
Yeah, like, I see you. It's like I see you, so I see how you do. Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to take these long sabbaticals from social media. It's just too much for me. It's just too much, and I don't know if I'm just angry with the times. Like, everybody, you call me old. That shit is exhausting.
Listen, I enjoy social media. I'm gonna tell you what I enjoy about social media. I don't indulge in celebrity news and celebrity gossip. I don't care who's sleeping with who or what happened with this person, or like, if it's something major, then of course I'm tuned in. But I don't care about the celebrity news and gossip and who got a Fashion Nova this, and like, I don't care about all that kind of crap. But what I do like to see is I like to see people winning. So if, like, say you closed on a new house, or you closed on a new deal because you're in real estate, or you bought you a new car, or you just got a new kidney, whatever the case may be. Like, I like to see people winning and people blessings. Like, I love to see that because it's inspiring. But I don't like to see somebody flaunting like. I didn't care
about saying like that, and that all becomes wrapped up into all that stuff. Like you will see like a whole bunch of good shit. Like, oh, look at my friends, they just did their baby. They daughter just graduated college and they just post, they so happy. And then I see some trash. I just be like, this is why I don't be on here. It's just too much.
But you got to think about that, right? For say you see 30 posts and 2 of them is what you call quote unquote trash. Why do they get more of your attention than the good posts?
I didn't say either one had my attention.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like, why let it bother you?
Oh, you saying why would I let that trash post take me off of it?
Yeah. Because it ain't that much. Like, think about it. It ain't that much.
But it's still enough. I don't want to deal with it. That's just how I feel. And like I said, to my friends out here doing good, then call me and send me a text or some shit. Send me a picture that you posted up on social media. Don't just hope I catch the shit. Huh?
What's the difference?
It's personal to me. Whatever.
You just want to feel special? You just want to feel special?
Yeah, because I'm gonna send some shit directly to you. I don't want you to just hope and wish that you caught my shit on social media. Let me tell you what the fuck is going on. But I get it. Y'all love that shit. Eat up social media, read all them posts, and love everybody. I ain't doing
it. And I love posting memes.
Hey, you the meme king.
You funny. Some of that shit be funny. Like I scroll through your shit a little bit. Like it gives me a brighter day, but whatever. I just don't want to see that trash.
Right. What's the craziest meme you ever posted that you or didn't post because you was like, oh shit, it's gonna be this too much?
I don't know.
You see so much shit.
You know what? You know what's the funny thing about it? My sense of humor is wow.
Facts.
So I'm the type of person that I got a stash of stuff that I just don't post.
You just waiting on the right moment. Like I just gotta post this
shit. Wait on it, but some of it I might just send it to somebody because I gotta get it out.
You gotta get it out. Yeah.
I'm not gonna post it there because I know I'm not trying to be in Facebook jail or Instagram jail. So I don't post it. So that is the reason why certain things, but to be honest with you, a lot of things, 90% of the stuff that I will post it's not off limits.
Joy, so what's the craziest thing you ever posted on social media or you wanted to post but didn't post?
Oh, like I said, I post everything I posted. I'm proud of. I saw this one meme. I want to post this shit so bad, but I know it's so offensive. So y'all might have seen it. Y'all might have seen it because we mutual friends, but somebody had a jar up there and it said, every time we have sex, I'm gonna put $40 in here, and that's what your Christmas present gonna look like. So how your Christmas look is up to you. I wanted to post that shit, repost that shit so bad. I was like, ooh, this a little tasteless, but it was fucking hilarious. But that's what I'm saying. A motherfucker gave me a jar and said, this is gonna determine my Christmas present right here. Bitch should be overflowing. Like,
what if they ain't say nothing though?
Huh?
What if they ain't say nothing and they just put the jar there?
Oh, it was a note. It was a note on the jar. Like it was a note. I'm gonna get like $40 for every time we have sex, and that's going towards your Christmas present or some shit like that. Like it was already on the jar, so you knew what time it was. Like you motherfuckers gonna deposit that money in there. Like I want to post that so bad, but I'm like, that ain't right.
So you're gonna do what you got to do to get the gift you want, huh?
What? That's it? That's it? Shit, how many days in a week? Times 40, 52 weeks in a year. You know what I'm saying? Like that just started to add up. You can fuck around, fill that bitch up with, some other little favors. You might not even have to give it up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I was just getting real creative with that one. I should have posted that shit.
I had a picture that I wanted to post of myself, right? I swear to God, right? But as soon as I thought about posting this picture, I said, "Oh no, my wife will kill me if I post this picture. Because she gonna think I'm thirst trapping, but I'm really not, right?" I I took a picture of myself, Fat Boy Mike, right? Like, you know, I keep telling you I got the stomach, but I didn't realize when I took the picture I was in my underwear. So I'm like, oh no, fool, she gonna kill. Like, if she see this picture, she finna call you. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like,
ain't no way that. First of all, that's some bullshit, Mike. Ain't no way you just snapped a picture in your underwear unknowingly. Like, you know damn well you wasn't dressed.
I thought I was in my shorts. I just was, you know, taking a picture because I took the front picture and the side picture. Then I said, "Oh, fam, you tripping?" Like,
oh, because it was gonna be like the beginning of your like journey.
100%. But I'm in my underwear. Like,
I mean, was it like boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Oh, your ass would have been fried, boy.
You feel me? like, son, what you doing, son? You tripping? Hell no.
Right. But then again, so here's the thing with that too. Like, shit, if you can wear something like that on the beach, then why can't you post it?
Fam. Not the same. Because the only people gonna see it is the people on the beach. Social media. Hey,
was you wearing He-Man draws or Thundercats?
I don't got those.
Probably He-Man.
I don't got those no more. But if I had to choose, I would go with Thundercats because I was a Lionel fan.
Oh God.
And Shatara was fucked up, but she was cute.
As a cartoon.
I was a kid. I didn't know no better.
You thought the cartoon was cute.
Yeah. I was a kid. I wasn't like trying to take her down. I just, you know.
I used to, do y'all know, I don't know how to get on this, but do y'all know I had like the He-Man and She-Ra castle when I was a kid? I thought like I was the most blessed then. I'm like, I got the He-Man castle with y'all remember She-Ra and shit? Y'all remember her? I had that castle. I was rich.
Super rich.
I thought I swear to God, because it was a big ass castle. I had a latch on. I would open that bitch up and they'd be climbing down. Whatever. I'm just reliving my childhood back in all the shit.
Had a sword though?
Had the sword, and it used to come out of her hand, and her hand was like placed like this the whole time when I performed and shit.
Your mom and them had all the money.
I was the only child. That's what happened.
Yeah,
y'all see me doing this? Oh, okay, I said that out loud.
That didn't work over here. I was not the only child.
Oh yeah.
I got 4 brothers, and they all spoiled. Nah, we all spoiled, so we ain't have a lot. We ain't have a lot to be spoiled about. But I will say this: my house, my mama, she did her thing. She filled our house with love. But you know, I'm gonna give y'all a ghetto story. Y'all want to hear a good ghetto story?
Good ghetto story. Yeah, I'm on for that.
Ghetto story. Me and my brothers used to love wrestling, right? Like wrestling. We used to think we were wrestlers as much as we wrestled, right? So I'm gonna tell y'all what we did. We couldn't afford the championship belts, of course. You know how you could go to Toys R Us at the time and get you a belt. We couldn't get that. That wasn't happening. So you know what we did? We made wrestling belts out of cardboard. And used a marker to say which belt was which. And I'm talking about we had every belt in WWF. So
what did y'all put on the belt? Like, how did y'all put the jewels on it? Did you steal your mama shit and glue her jewels on there?
Nope.
Y'all drew all of that?
We just drew on the cardboard, right? Like had a marker. We would draw like heavyweight champion and it wasn't fancy.
Oh, okay.
Fancy. We'd tape the back together and then staple the front so that the parts on it. And I'm talking about walking around the house like with the belts on. I had to. I was a tag team champion and a heavyweight champion. It was wild. Well, good times.
And kids, now I wish you would get them some creative supplies and tell them to go make some shit. Cause boy, they in the middle of this game. Well,
what? These kids don't know nothing about putting a plastic bag on a hanger and calling it basketball rim, and playing with a sock. That's a whole different.
That's a new one on me. I mean, that's some boy shit though, so I wasn't trying to do that. Multi got a swine.
All right, that's enough for the night. Shout out to everybody who tuned in and watched the podcast. We appreciate y'all. We enjoyed y'all. Y'all got any last y'all want to say?
I just want to tell everybody just be safe, and I love you guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday.
Hold on, we got a special guest.
Hey, Mikey.
Say hi.
Mikey. What up? What you eat? I'm hungry too. It's dinner time.
Man, Happy New Year's. That's all I got to say.
Peace and blessings. We out.
All right. Peace.